Hello everyone, I hope you are all good and studying great. I regret to inform you that due to ongoing semester exams, I am unable to maintain a regular schedule for uploading videos on my channel. However, let's proceed swiftly and begin today's video. Today's video is about 7th chapter of our geography textbook class 7th, Life in the Deserts. In chapter 5, we have seen that water means life to plants, animals, and people. It is difficult for anyone to live in the places where there is no water to drink, where there is no grass for their cattle to feed on, and where there is no water to help the crops to grow. So, now we will learn about the places in the world where people have learned to cope with extreme harsh temperatures, that are deserts. These are the desert areas of the world. These are characterized by low rainfall, scanty vegetation, extreme temperatures, etc. Depending on the temperatures, there can be hot deserts or cold deserts. The people inhabit these lands whatever little water is available to practice agriculture. The hot desert, Sahara. Here is the picture of Sahara Desert. It is located in the continent of Africa. It has an area of around 8.54 million square kilometers. Do you recall that India has the area of 3.28 million square kilometers? The Sahara Desert touches 11 countries. These are Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Sudan, Tunisia, and Western Sahara. But besides that vast stretches of sand that Sahara Desert is covered with, there are also gravel plains and elevated plateaus with bare rocky surface. These rocky surfaces may be more than 2500 meters high at places. So not only vast stretches of sands, they are also covered with gravel plains and elevated plateaus with the bare rock surface. These are about 2500 meters high at some places. Climate. The climate of Sahara Desert is scorching hot and parched dry. Absolutely, there is a high temperature, so there will be scorching hot and parched dry. It has a short rainy season. The sky is cloudless and clear. The moisture evaporates faster than it accumulates. Days are unbelievably hot. The temperatures during the day may soar as high as 50 degrees Celsius, heating up the sand and the bare rocks, which in turn it radiates the heat, making everything around hot. The nights may be freezing cold with temperatures nearly 0 degrees. So, the climate at Sahara Desert is scorching hot and parched dry due to temperature may soar as high as 50 degrees Celsius. This results to heating up the sand and the bare rocks. So, in turn, it indicates heat making everything around hot, and the nights may be freezing cold with temperatures nearly 0 degrees Celsius. And coming to flora and fauna, vegetation in the Sahara Desert includes cactus, date palms, acacia. In some places, there are oases, green islands with date palms surrounding them. Camels, hyenas, jackals, foxes, scorpions, many varieties of snakes and lizards are prominent animal species living there. So, while coming to the flora and fauna, the vegetation in the Sahara Desert includes cactus, date palms, acacia, and in some places oases. And in green islands, there are date palms, etc. And next, while coming to the animal species, camels, hyenas, jackals, foxes, scorpions, and many varieties of snakes and lizards are also exist. Scientists have actually found skeletons of fish in this desert. People. The Sahara Desert, despite its harsh climate, has been inhabited by various groups of people who pursue different activities. Among them are the Bedouins and Tuaregs. So, these are the two types of people living in this desert. These groups are nomadic tribes rearing livestock such as goats, sheep, camel, horses, etc. These animals provide them with milk, hides from which they make leather for belts, slippers, water bottles, and the hair is used for mats, carpets, clothes, and blankets. They wear heavy ropes as protection against dust storms and hot winds. The oases in Sahara and the Nile Valley in Egypt support settled population since water is available. The people grow date palms. Here the crops such as rice, wheat, barley, beans are also grown. Egyptian cotton, worldwide, is grown in Egypt. So while coming to the people in Sahara Desert, there are two types of people, Bedouins and Tuaregs. These groups are basically nomadic tribes rearing livestock such as goats, sheep, camels, horses, etc. So these animals will provide them with milk and they hide them from dust storms and hot winds. So they will provide them the leather for belts, slippers, water bottles, carpets, clothes, and blankets. Oasis in Sahara and Nile Valley in Egypt, it is supported for settled population. Since water is available, people will grow date palms and crops such as rice, wheat, barley, beans, etc. In the worldwide famous Egyptian cotton is grown here. Discovery of oil, a product in great demand throughout the world. In Algeria, Libya, Egypt is the constantly transforming the Sahara Desert. Other minerals of importance that are found in this area includes iron, phosphorus, manganese and uranium. The cultural landscape of the Sahara is undergoing change. Gleaming glass seized office buildings tower over mosques and superhighways crisscross the ancient camel paths. Trucks are replacing camels in the salt trade. Tuaregs are seen acting as guides to foreign tourists. These are the types of people in the desert. More and more nomadic herdsmen are taking to city life, finding jobs in oil and gas operations. The cold desert, Ladakh. From starting, we have discussed about the hot desert, Sahara. From now, we are going to discuss about the cold desert, Ladakh. Ladakh is made up of two words. La means mountain, mountain pass, and Dak means country. Ladakh is the cold desert lying in the Great Himalayas on the eastern side of Jammu and Kashmir. The Karakoram range in the north and Zanskar mountains in the south enclose it. Several rivers flow through the Ladakh, Indus being the most important among them. The rivers form deep valleys and gorges. Several glaciers are found in Ladakh, for example, Gangri Glacier. So basically, this paragraph is telling about the cold desert Ladakh, which is situated in the eastern side of Jammu and Kashmir. Karakoram range in the north, Zanskar mountains in the south, which encloses it. Here, several rivers flow through the Ladakh, and Indus being the most important among them. Several glaciers are also found in Ladakh, for example, Gangri Glacier. The altitude in Ladakh varies from about 3000 meter in Kargil, more than 8000 meter in Karakoram. Due to its high altitude, the climate is extremely cold and dry. The air at its high altitude is so thin that the heat of the sun can be felt intensely. The day temperatures in summer are just below 0 degrees and the night temperatures will being 30 degrees Celsius. It is freezing cold in the winters when the temperature may remain below minus 40 degrees Celsius for most of the time. As it lies in the rain shadow of the Mount Himalayas, there is a little rainfall as long as as low as 10 centimeters every year. This area experiences freezing winds and burning hot sunlight. There is a burning hot sunlight in the day and freezing winds during night. Flora and fauna here. Due to high aridity, the vegetation is sparse. There are scanty patches of grass and shrubs for animals to graze. Groves of willows, poplars are seen in the valleys. During the summers, fruit trees such as apples, apricots, walnuts bloom, etc. will grow here. Several species of birds are sighted in Ladakh. Robins, redstarts, Tibetan snowcock, raven, hoop are common. Some of these are migratory birds. Animals of Ladakh are wild goats, wild sheep, yak, special kinds of dogs. These animals are reared to provide for milk, meat, and hides. Yak's milk is used to make cheese and butter. The hair of the sheep and goat is used to make woolens. So basically, this paragraph is telling about the high aridity. The vegetation is sparse, and here some scanty patches of grasses and shrubs are there for animals to graze. Groves of willows and poplars are seen in these valleys. During summers, fruit trees such as apples, apricots, walnuts, and these bloom. Robins, redstarts, Tibetan snowcock, raven, and hoop are the common several species of birds which are sighted in the Ladakh. Some of these are migratory birds, and the animals such as wild goats, wild sheep, yak, special kinds of dogs are found here. And these animals are reared to provide milk, meat, and hides. Yak's milk is used to make cheese and butter, and hairs of the sheep and goats are used to make woolens. And the people living here. Do you find any resemblance between the people of Ladakh and the inhabitants of Tibet and Central Asia? Comment below. The people here are either Muslims or Buddhists. In fact, several Buddhist monasteries dot the Ladakhi landscape with their traditional gompas. Some famous monasteries are Hemis, Tikse, She, and Lamayuru. In the summer season of the people are busy cultivating barley, potatoes, peas, beans, turnip, apples, etc. The climate in the winter months is so harsh that people keep themselves engaged in festivities and ceremonies. The winter months are so harsh that the people keep themselves engaged in festivities and ceremonies. The women are very hard working here. They work not only in the house and also in the fields but also manage small business and shops. Leh. Leh is the capital of Ladakh is well connected both the road and air. The national highway 1A connects Leh to Kashmir Valley through the Jojila Pass. Can you name some more passes in the Himalayas? If you know, comment below. This is the Tiksi monastery. This is one of the monasteries in famous monasteries that are Hemis, Tiksi, She, and Lamayuru. Tourism is a major activity with several tourists streaming in from within India and abroad, visiting the Gompas treks to see the meadows and glaciers. They are witnessing ceremonies and festivities are important activities during winter season, as we discussed in the previous paragraph. Life of people is undergoing change due to modernization, but the people of Ladakh have over the centuries learned to live in balance and harmony with each other. Due to a scarcity of resources like water and fuel, they are used with reverence and care. Nothing is discarded or wasted. Manali. Leh Highway crosses four passes: Rohtangla, Baralachala, Lungalachala, and Tanglangla. The highway opens only between July and September when snow is cleared from the road. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you understand this video. So please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.